Well, hello, BBs, and thank you so much for joining me. Today, we're going to catch up with Chantal as apparently her Beezer that helped her out has something to say, but uh, this video is brought to us by the great Barbecue Chillin, so a big thank you to them, and a big thank you to all of you. Your support of my teeny tiny channel, it really means so much, so thank you all for your support. You're the best. If you are enjoying the content, go ahead and hit subscribe. We would love to have you join us in the Boneyard, BBs. All right, let's see what we're in for today, shall we?
Ooh, I look really hot today. Like a hot pile of crap.
You look like
still
you do every day.
I'm gonna not even bother looking at it right now. I need to take my medicine right now because, I think I'm sick.
Every time I see her fingers, it like amazes me how chubby they are. Like they are literally so short and so fat.
The type of sick where it's like, just my tonsils, like it's wearing me down. The appeal button is not active yet, but I messaged creator support and they said you're eligible to reapply, just wait for the button to highlight. So whenever that happens, it can happen like in the next 24 hours. So I didn't get to reapply yet, but hopefully soon. I'm just run down. It's hard to explain. Like my tonsils, sometimes I get tonsillitis. Like it happens often enough, but there's no white spots. So it's not a bacterial infection. It's just something that will just go away if I just rest and,
Dr. Marie.
36, perfect. I don't know about Malaysia. I don't think it's looking good for commercial flights resuming in time. But if the airline cancels, then I'll see if Salah wants to rebook, like delay it or rebook with another, like maybe go another route. But I don't know. He's in the Middle East, so I don't think he has a choice.
What does she actually think she's doing with this? To my mind, this is like one of those stones that you help drain your lymphatic fluid. You're supposed to use those with like a firm sweeping motion outwards towards your face. She's just like dabbing it. Like what do you think that's doing, bitch?
Probably take a different route. Well, I canceled my DoorDash because it's too expensive. And I actually like when I think of how much I spend on DoorDash, I gross myself right out. Thank you, Dylan. And I kept my order thing from Walmart, which is $8 a month, and you get like unlimited deliveries for free. But now they would come like in 3 or 4 hours, so no. I'll just use the soup and see what happens. Don't worry about all the hate, Squeaky. It'll die down. People just anything. You try to do something nice, and I thought you said Squiggy at first, so I didn't clue in that you were Squeaky. So I was like, oh yeah, I know. Squeaky's been beezing for a long time, as far as I can remember seeing her in the chats. So it's not just a random. I don't blame people for being careful though, because there have been crazy people, and that's why she kept saying, I'm not a stalker, because people are accusing her of that. Well, rip Scooty for now anyway. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it away. And
just for the record, I don't think this person was stalking Foodie. Obviously, they saw her out, knew who she was, and were willing to then approach her repeatedly. So I don't think that's stalkerish. I think the girl probably definitely had, good intention and was just trying to be helpful to Foodie. But again, in this world, you really never know.
Start walking my ass everywhere, my butt everywhere. Nah, it wouldn't be valid under warranty. First of all, I'm over the weight limit. Second of all, I went through a puddle, so it's not even worth. It's not not eligible.
Well, at least she's not trying to be a Karen over
Well, this is old then. My grandma hasn't been to Florida since before I was born.
Also, Barbecue Chillin made a comment about the status of her home. Yeah, it's becoming filthy very fast.
Whenever she first got married to my grandfather, he used to spoil her, buy her emeralds and sapphires and diamonds, and take her to. She went to Jamaica. She went to Florida.
That's what Chantal's always hoped for.
I don't need to be spoiled with jewelry. I don't even like it. No, I don't care about material things. Going on trips. I like to be spoiled with trips, plane tickets, massages.
I've already talked about it, but I could give a crap less about fine jewelry. I have like one real gold ring that was my grandmother's that I wear every single day. Otherwise, I don't care if it's real or not,
Attention is my favorite. So because you asked me to stop using a word or stop saying something, I have to listen to you? No, I don't. Like, why would someone even come in here and be like, don't use the R word? Like, literally, how long, that was what, last week or 2 weeks ago? Give it the program. If you're so bothered by me, just don't watch. You know what I'm like? If you're a friggin' snowflake and offended by everything, this is not the stream for you. It's like, these people get, you know what's so crazy? These people get outraged over the R word, but have no problem being ableist every day on their streams. Them and their audiences. 24 hours of...
This is also the person that is outraged, you know, at her audience constantly. So it's okay for her to act like a bitch and be upset about something, but nobody else.
freezing rain and ice buildup, heavy snow. Prepare for the chance of multi-day power outages, slick surfaces, flight impacts out of Ottawa Airport, and cancellations.
Oh my God, where I live, the wind is crazy right now. I think I saw on the news there was gusts up to like 80 miles an hour. I went to get my nails done today, and on the way back, I mean, there was lines down, trees uprooted. I was like, dang, my vehicle was being blown all over the road. I'm like, Jesus, it's crazy.
Deal with loneliness? Mostly ignore it, because then I try to remember that when I'm around people, I get hives. I wish I was alone. The only real way, though, is like having God in my life. Like, I don't feel... If you realize that the only true person, like the only true being that ever will be constant in your life is, you know, and having a cat helped me, and just being okay with my own company. Like, it took a good month to get more comfortable with that, because I, you know, fully truly living alone, I haven't done that like in my adult years, and it's really you just start to appreciate the peace it brings. I don't know anyone in the Muslim community either. I just feel like I'm too haram to have like traditional Muslim friends, like in the Muslim community. I find them really judgmental sometimes, and I feel like I'm too religious to, you know, be with people I would normally see in my life or whatever. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm in a weird spot, and it is kind of lonely, but at the same time, you know, I'd rather be alone than around people who are judgmental or fake, you know.
Bitch, you're miserable wherever you go, so you might as well be comfortable and like isolate where you're not harming other people or being an annoyance. That's fine.
They're so judgmental, like, you know, they speak for God. Like, they'll say, you're going to be condemned, you're not going to make it into Jannah, if into heaven, if you know, if you miss any prayers or whatever. Like, yeah, it's just like they're very judgy, and a lot of people, not everybody, but it's just like, you're not supposed to ever tell a Muslim that they're a kafir. Like, that's tactful.
She does the same shit. She tries to like be the Muslim authority to other people. So whatever she's saying right now is fucking stupid.
That is so against anything in Islam. Like, they're so stupid. They don't even realize that. Like, they think they own Islam. They think they own their whole religion, and they have a right to tell somebody that kind of thing.
Well, and you think that you have a right to even speak on it. You're fucking cosplaying as one. Have you even read through the Quran? I don't think so. Quran, I'm sorry. But I don't think she has. I would bet money that she has not. And it's all for your fake scam relationship. So, shh. Shh. You are the last person that should be lecturing on the authenticity of your beliefs.
Like, F out of here, man. Oh, it's hot. Here it is. Bubbly, bread and butter, pickle, and shepherd pie. My pickle! I forgot about it. It's hard to eat this with my tonsils so big. I always use that as an excuse, too, when I'm with Salah. Well, I'm from the West, so I'm gross. You chose a Western wife.
No. Don't be putting that on us in the West. You're just fucking gross. And I'm sorry I'm cussing so much. I'm going to try to stop doing that. I'm just annoyed. But, yeah. Don't be trying to act like we're all like you, because we're not. You are the example of what we should all not be. Thank you.
They're not all like me, that's for sure, but please. Who wants a prude person anyways? They're so boring. Seriously.
I mean, God forbid you have any decorum or class. Yeah.
I had to tinkle. Okay.
Did you wash your hands?
A little bit more. I'm still hungry. Like, I'm a bottomless pit. I find home cooked food is never as satisfying. Like that McDonald's, I was full and felt sick for a lot of the night. But this, I don't feel sick. I just feel, you know, I'm not dozing off. Okay, anyone who's not feeling well, do you get tired, or is it just me? Like, I can't even have a cold anymore without people thinking I'm dying. Like, I'm fine. I'm more alert than I was earlier. Okay, because people who are fat never catch a cold or a virus or anything. Yes, doctor. You got it right, Dr. Armchair. Moron. For sakes.
Moron. Yeah, and we hate you.
I'm well aware being obese is not healthy. By the way, obesity is a disease, and it is a chronic illness.
And guess what? As long as you're publicizing your life on your channel and coming on here bitching about it and then eating and doing all this other shit, we're allowed to give our opinions. So, shh, shh. If anything, you would think she'd want people to talk about her, you know? The only thing that people care about, honestly, is just what a shit person she is, but also it's because of her body too. So does she not get the equation here or the point? It's like, do you want literally like 5 people to watch you, Chantal? Okay.
It's not my diabetes. My diabetes doesn't make me feel tired. Like, I've been diabetic for how long and I'm always hyper and alert. Kick farting, doing everything. But I guess just because you're obese, it exempts you from all other illness, and every single thing you feel or come down with is always obesity. From somebody who's
Yeah, you're super active.
not a doctor. Never will be because they're too stupid. Never could be because they're too stupid. But they sure have a lot to come in here and diagnose you with. No, having a swollen tonsil is not a byproduct of friggin' insulin resistance. I've had tonsil problems since I'm a child. But again, thank you for your diagnosis, Dr. Armchair. I needed that. I wasn't aware. Before I met you, I was so ignorant.
I wasn't aware. That could be a t-shirt. I
You
wasn't
brought
aware.
light into my existence. I was in the dark. I didn't know anything. The fuck? Oh, not a tornado teardrop, really?
Zoom.
Oh my god, you get a tornado watch? Like, do you have... So if there's a tornado, do they play a siren like in the movies? Stay safe, teardrop. Go into your bathtub. What do you have to do?
Has she never been around like tornado weather? Yes, they do have actual tornado sirens. In fact, in my city where I live, they test them once a month. It's the last Wednesday of the month at noon. And yeah, it always reminds me of like Silent Hill, you know? Like, oh, where's the fog? Where's Pyramid Head?
If there's a tornado, go in the basement. I'll try to do a longer piece tomorrow, guys,
I
okay?
almost said Triangle
I gotta
Head.
clean up the room, but I gotta feel better. Good night, guys. Inshallah, see you.
Now that I've had the chance to experience the haters of Girl World personally, I can just say that Chantal is right. You guys are degenerate losers who sit on Twitter all day making fun of women's bodies. How do you consider yourself the winners? I genuinely don't get it. Like, some of the ugliest motherfuckers have been making fun of me. And just so you know, I also have a double chin and stretch marks. But my tits are amazing, so fuck you.
That was so weird. The vibe of that was so weird. Like, I feel uncomfortable. And that's hard to do. Well, just like Chantal, Squeaky, I'm going to give you the same advice. If the opinions of other people that you don't know or care about are affecting you, turn your computer off and put your phone down. Okay? Just step away. You don't have to expose yourself to their criticisms. So, hope that helps.
Well, eating the shepherd's pie was better than ordering. I mean, you know, I ate the shepherd's pie. It was like 4 big pieces, you know, kind of. And I ate it for dinner, 2 helpings, and then 2 more at Subway hours later. Okay, let's go check out Scooty.
Jeez. So she ate the entire shepherd's pie within a few hours. I mean, I get it. It's food addiction. I've been watching 600-Pound Life compilations at work where just the amount of food that these people eat. The one I was watching today, her name was Holly. She's the one that was like, I love chocolate or whatever. I always kind of felt sorry for her, but she was just a bottomless pit. It's like, how are you not getting sick? And that's kind of how Chantal is too. She's never full, it seems.
I hate getting out of my couch.
Oh my god, the wheezing.
It works. I have doubts in Scooty. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it, like, if I take it anywhere, it'll be only to the mall here. But before I take it to the mall, I am gonna drive it significantly around the front area of my house and test it. Grillos?
Jesus.
Bubbly?
I swear to God, every time she sits down, it just pisses me off. It's like she just lets her body fall and hopes for the best.
sweet chili sour cream chips. Which one is which? See the turkey. The turkey one has the all dress sauce. Bonus sandwich. It's just a 12-inch, like, with 2 different kinds. I can't tell because I got ranch, Southwest sauce, all dress sauce, 4 and.
That's disgusting. Like, I love sauces. Love a dipping sauce. I'm gonna get all the sauces. But the way she combines sauces and flavors and shit, it's like, how can you even taste anything? It just must taste like a garbage disposal of all these different flavors that don't even go with each other. So just once again showing that it's really not about the food, it's not about the taste, it's not about the enjoyment. It's just about shoving as much food in her mouth as she can possibly get. Because just gotta fill that hole, baby. Fill that void inside of you.
Tickle my pickle. $9 for this 6-inch. I gave a $5 tip. After tax and the fees and everything, it was like $30. Jackie, I'm not going to tip $10 on a friggin' $20 order. Get a grip. I'm not responsible to pay someone's gas. What the fuck? That is a big tip. That's a decent tip. $5? People in GORLWORLD talk like they all over tip. They're so full of shit. Well, good for you, Jackie. Do you want a medal? Tip $20. Yeah, okay. Everyone hating on Chantal?
Well, I do over tip, but I feel like it's just like, okay, like, say you get a service done. For example, today I got my nails done. I tipped $20 on, 50. But to me, it's like, okay, is that extra, $5 or $10 really gonna make a difference to me? But maybe it would make a difference to them. I don't know. At least that's the way I look at it. But I also was a server in my youth, and I know how bad it sucks. So
Can't even afford a monthly sub. Exactly. There you go. Always the one with no sub talking shit. Yeah, one time I ordered like $200 worth of groceries. I tipped like 25, maybe like, because they got to pick all that stuff out. They can get another job if delivery isn't financially lucrative. But the idea that their low wage is your responsibility or my problem is ridiculous. Exactly. Right. That's exactly it, YouTube lover. It is ridiculous. Especially when these corporations are fucking greedy and they make billions of dollars. They can kiss it.
well, then don't support the corporations. But you're still utilizing their services, but then shortchanging the little guy that has to actually serve you. So you're supposed to help others that help you, Chantal, serve others that serve you. So, but I don't think she understands like what it means to be like generous or charitable unless she's getting something in return.
Please. Do you know what I mean? It pisses me right off. Do they not get anything at all? Do DoorDash drivers in Canada earn a wage? Drivers can choose earn by time, guaranteed minimum rate while on a delivery, or earn per offer, base pay plus tips plus promotions. They earn about $22 an hour, guys. Oh, that's not bad. Plus tips. When I order, there's always the same couple that always deliver same couple of people that deliver my Walmart stuff usually, or DoorDash, like because I tip very well. Like I tip like 20, 25 for groceries and stuff. So they're probably like, yes, because some people probably only tip 5, and maybe that's all they have. You can't really make someone feel bad about not having that much money, and maybe they can't make it to the store. You don't know someone's situation to judge on it. That's the problem. Honestly, right now, no, I'm not nice. I don't feel like being nice to idiots and people who are mean to me or rude. I don't feel like it right now. Maybe someday, but right now, no. Y'all can get bent. Oh, I defended a PDF file, right? Okay, sure. Yeah, I did, right? Okay. Not at all. When did I ever say anything about that, weirdos? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, like, when it comes to sex offenders, register.
And again, this is why I love channels like Barbecue Chillin', because they make these and then they go back with the receipts. All right, I'm gonna shut up now so she can speak for herself.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, like, when it comes to sex offenders, registered sex offenders, I feel like, fuck, I don't know, like, I just feel like, this was in a movie that I watched too called Little Children, like, if somebody pays their debt to society, I'm not saying, like, yes, okay, I just, like, you know what I mean, like these people will, like, just throw eggs at the house, go beat them up, like, all the time, and you could say, yeah, they deserve it, they're gross, whatever, but yeah, but, come on, you know what I mean, like, lock them up then or whatever, but just, like, do you know what I mean by that? I don't know, like, I feel bad for, I don't even want to say this. I found the whole, like, Saddam Hussein hanging just fucking disgusting. Like, seeing people cheering that on.
And let's just remember this is when she was in her Natter arc. So feeling sympathy for that guy is like the same thing to me as feeling sympathy for the guy that was ruling Germany in World War II, if you know what I mean. Um, People were cheering because of the absolute atrocities that he was responsible for, and they were getting like a small piece of justice for that. So, once again, Chantal just talks out of her ass. Um, Obviously, on a human level, yeah, seeing someone be executed isn't like the most pleasant thing, but like imagine what that country went through, the millions of people that suffered and were, you know, so, yeah, Chantal just speaks from complete ignorance all the time, and this was when Natter was also feeding her all of the bullshit, but she's just so, like, confident in her beliefs, guys. She knows what she's talking about. It's not because of what Sala or Natter is spitting, and then she's gonna then, regurgitate that.
It's like, it's just so dark. Like, why? Yeah, he was a bad person, but or he did really bad things. There's a lot of leaders who do. I really don't know how to properly explain what I meant with that. I know why they rejoiced. I get it. It's just, it's
Also, her, like, trying to, like, I just think there's certain things that you cannot defend, and anybody that is willing to hurt a child or an animal or the elderly also, um, they have something wrong in their brains, and they do not need to be with the rest of society. So, um, yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I'm a mother, I'm a woman. I think we understand how we feel. I think a lot of us at this channel are very like-minded in that way, like girls, girls, girls rule the world. But yeah, Chantal's freaking insane. And for her to try to deny this, it's like the internet is forever and people have receipts and will throw them in your face. So why she even tries, I don't know. But we don't know anything, why she does anything. So.
still seemed, I don't know. Yeah, let's change the subject. Not only F the pedos, but you have one running a country, and then you somehow try to find a way of years ago saying that if people did their time, people shouldn't be fucking trying to kill them and harassing them in their home. As me defending a pedophile. Okay, right. Whatever. And I've like literally said, my opinions have changed a lot in those years. So how the fuck are you trying to always deflect and turn everything immoral going on in the world around on me? Because you're a fucking pedo defending piece of shit. That's how.
Because you decide to run your mouth about it and give your opinions. So then we're allowed to remember those opinions and bring them up when you try to act like you never said shit.
Well, Salah wants to just move the date ahead for Malaysia. Okay, so I am a 355-pound hijabi Muslim, and how would I do in Tokyo, Japan? Keep in mind, I don't care what people think about me. I'm just worried about safety. You would very likely be physically safe in Tokyo. It is one of the safest large cities in the world. Oh, okay, so Japan has smaller restaurant seating, narrow aisles, compact train seats, tight restaurant booths, narrow turnstiles.
Hell yeah. It's not fat friendly at all. And, a large amount of their population are, on the more petite side, I would say. So I would love to see Chantal go there. I myself would love to go to Tokyo, and I'm a very tall woman, so I feel like maybe even I would sort of create a spectacle of myself. But I feel like Chantal, they would just be like in awe of her. And you remember the lady in Taiwan, was it? Or Thailand, yeah. That was like, oh, you eat a lot of food. Have a feeling she'd be getting a lot of that.
Small hotel bathrooms. Which rides could accommodate a 5X person or a plus size person of 350 pounds at Disney World Orlando? I would bring Scooty. Yeah, I would. Because you can take.
Well, I'm actually sort of an expert on that because I don't want to tell on myself or anything, but I do enjoy Disney World. That is one thing about Disney World. They're very accommodating when it comes to people with disabilities and people that are larger. Chantal, though, I don't know. But for one, she wouldn't be able to walk in the park, so I'm sure she would have to have a scooter. But there's a lot of standing in line, and there's a little coordination involved with getting in and out of a ride that I don't think she possesses.
Get apart. Scooty goes worldwide. They have them there you can use, but this way I can use this through the airport and everything. I mean, if I was a family member and my family member was in bed, almost dead, and not able to move around and get their own food, that's where I draw the line. I'm not cooking it for you. And I know people will say, well, it's the same thing as enablers paying for your food. Most of the time I buy my own food and I can still wipe my ass, shower, and move around. Barely, but I can still do it. I can if I force myself, but... And that's, I mean, I pretty much eat the same, though. Like, I've maintained my hefty weight. I don't usually go over 370. I haven't been 400 pounds in years.
Well, I don't think I believe that. I think she's probably at least 450 now. She's definitely probably the biggest she's ever been in her life here. And if she's trying to act like she's smaller now than she was like when she was with BB, no. We can see you, Chantal.
You know, so I stay the same, but that's from what I eat. You guys see what I eat. The whole shepherd's pie. Honestly, it turned out to be, you know, my one plate, heaping. I ate 2 heaping plates. Or 4 normal size bigger size plates. But I ate that, like, I had 2 servings. I had seconds there with you guys. Like, iftar time. And then again at like 3 in the morning, I had the rest. So that's like 8 or 9 hours later. So that's not too bad. But it is more than the average person would eat, yeah. But I don't have, that's why I don't really like cooking. Like, you know, everything I make is like a larger portion, but it's just me. Yeah, I cook for myself, I move around. It wouldn't take much for me to get back into shape. So, yeah, but I'm not gonna like, somebody who's bedbound because of their weight, feed them 12 huge breakfasts like their families do on the show. You don't see me on here
Talking about 600-pound life, and I was literally just watching it today. It kills me how her and Amber both always find a way to like separate themselves from other fat people, like they're special. Like, yeah, I realize I do all the things that these people do, but I'm not like them. Like, well, yeah, you are, and especially Amber. Jesus,
crying and complaining about my situation because, you know, with a lot of stuff, you know, the stuff that I bring on myself that I have control over, I will take responsibility for.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm hungry. I need snacks.
Of course you do.
Oops, shit, my soda. I dropped my soda. I'm over my grocery budget again this week already.
Drops her soda, doesn't clean it up, but again, just flops down and devil may care.
I'm gonna order some groceries tomorrow. I know, I ordered too much. Coleslaw, a bunch of black and ranch. Popeye the Sailor Man, toot toot, with black and ranch. You guys probably scared squeaky away with all your negative bees in. You guys are gonna
Not a vegetable in sight.
freak out how messy my room is. It's just clothes. I don't put them away. I hate it. Never housewife. Oh. I'm not good for anything except for love. I love.
Oh, God.
I love. Should we clean my room tomorrow? It's pretty messy. I have to get up off my bed, which is low, with no hands. Oh, my friggin' knees.
Jesus.
Good night to my beezers. Good night to my mods. Good night.
Lord almighty. She can't even barely walk anymore. All right. Well, I want to thank you all so much for spending a part of your day with me to just witness this beast in motion. Again, a big thank you to Barbecue Chillin'. Big thank you to all of you. If you are enjoying the content, go ahead and subscribe. And if you could hype and like, if you are enjoying, it helps out a lot. All right. I hope you're all well, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. We have some new merch, BBs. Check out the It Was Them tees and the Ragebone Live, but first we dance. Let's get out there and sport our Ragebone pride together, shall we?